You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before.
He's got guns and he's got semen-coated VHS tapes. I would have went in a hazmat suit.
This is so sad.
All of it means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else.
Damn. And because Jag knew about this for years.
So what's next, Jag? What happens next? You know?
Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have.
I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected. There's not a day that's gone by in the past 4 years that I don't acknowledge that because of what I choose to do, I might lose my life today. That's a reality. Now, I could let that freak me out. I could let that make me scared. Or I could say, I got good friends, people that believe in me. And I'm just going to keep going.
What if the music industry's biggest secrets were hiding in plain sight, and the only person loud enough to say it out loud was the one everyone tried to silence? Because here's the contradiction nobody can ignore. The more Jaguar Wright talks, the more headlines start matching things she claimed years ago. Coincidence? Or timing? For years, Jaguar Wright has publicly alleged that powerful figures in hip-hop, including Diddy and Jay-Z, were protected by an untouchable industry system. These claims have never been proven in court, and those named have not been convicted of the extreme accusations circulating online. That part matters. But here's what also matters. She was making noise long before recent lawsuits, federal scrutiny, and raids brought renewed attention to Diddy's circle. And that's where it gets uncomfortable. Because when old clips resurface next to new investigations, people start asking whether she was dismissed too quickly.
Me and then confirming me and then talking about, that all happened a day before the report about the 9-year-old boy was released. And before people started confirming that the video that was being shopped around was Bieber and Diddy. See, that's the problem with running your mouth, Vlad. That's the problem. You didn't realize on Monday that every word that you said was going to be invalidated on Tuesday.
Real life. It ain't real life.
It ain't real life. Just say. Real life street dog. Know what time it is.
He brought you on to speak on Diddy, and it seemed that as if your focus turned to Jay-Z, his wife.
That's always been my focus.
Yes. What?
They're one and the same. Tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly. Let's deal with the sandwich.
We asked you this last time, and Piers Morgan said it. They're not here to defend themselves. Do you think the Carters will speak about any of this at all? Do you just feel that they'll make any statement about what's going on?
Beyonce is losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say something?
I mean, probably not, considering she's going to be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there. How many people does he have to be aware of before people see him for who he is?
It seems like these artists are trying to run away from their past. Diddy changed his name multiple times to say, that's not me. I'm trying to move beyond Diddy. I'm Love now. It seems like Jay-Z would try to run away from his past.
Calling that nigga Love and anything that he did love. Brother Love. What kind of love? Baby oil love. Baby love. Baby love. Explicit love. Hey! They never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Oh man, it's different now.
These lyrics are all hitting different right now. All that people talking about. Fathers.
In multiple interviews, Jaguar didn't just hint at corruption. She alleged a coordinated power structure. She used metaphors, like the now infamous peanut butter and jelly comparison when discussing Jay-Z and Beyoncé, suggesting, according to her, that certain partnerships were more strategic than romantic. Those comments were widely criticized, and again, not substantiated by court rulings. But here's the part people miss. Every time she expanded her claims, the reaction wasn't debate. It was backlash, mockery, dismissal, and sometimes, silence.
Where it just says, Jay-Z is the real monster. Now, before you speak on it, to even get to Piers Morgan, can you explain how that took place and why even take that interview to go forward?
Well, excuse me.
Bless us.
I can't say that I sought it out because I didn't. Truth is we didn't see it coming. But I have to credit Odell.
Got Odeezy.
My love. I have to credit him because since we've combined and joined forces and become a hell of an investigative journalism team. See, I'm the content, I'm the passion, I'm the voice. I'm also the brain, but I do too much by myself. That's the brain. That's the administrator. That's the bloodhound. And there were so many people that hacked into so many of my accounts. People didn't even know how to get in touch with me anymore. And Odell created that lane. And they reached out to him. Piers Morgan's producers called him directly. And we talked about it briefly, and I said, we have to do it. We have to. Because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor of information. He also vets things viciously. And I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it through Piers Morgan's firewall of please don't sue me, then I guess he just vetted me for every ounce of real life content on this couch. We thank you for that.
Do you feel that Piers Morgan allowed you to get, because you only have so many minutes. I know you don't know exactly how the show is going to be structured.
Yeah.
Did you get what you want to say out? And was there more for you to say? Of course, there's more to say.
I'll never have enough to say.
Right.
There will never be enough screen time for me to say. But what I will say is I'm grateful for the questions he asked. I'm grateful for the time he gave me to answer. And I pray that I was able to hit everything that needed to be hit for the public.
How did you feel about Vlad going after you?
I loved it. I saw the lineup immediately.
Right.
Especially when I saw the lawyer, Ariel, kid that came after.
Right.
What Pierce did was brilliant journalism.
Right.
He created a beef without there being one. And he created multiple episodes for Confrontation After. It's brilliant.
It is, Vlad has said, you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
He has never wanted you on a show. He has
Ever.
reached out to you.
You know what? Hold up. Drum roll. Where do I find that receipt?
We got, is there?
Let me check.
Yeah, there's receipts.
No, it's on your YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So let me go over here to my baby's channel, Set in the West. Shout out to
Shout out
Set
to
in the
the
West.
West, running the numbers up. Go there for all the exclusive.
But before 50 Cent entered the conversation, Jaguar's own social media became more cryptic. Posts hinting that they're watching. Messages suggesting she had knowledge others wanted buried. Some supporters believed she was being targeted. Critics argued she was spiraling. And here's where it gets messy. The industry has a long history of labeling outspoken insiders as unstable. Sometimes unfairly. Sometimes not. So which category does she fall into? Online reactions escalated fast. Old footage circulated. Alleged party clips resurfaced. Rumors about tapes, VHS recordings, hidden archives,
testifying
leverage
about what he
material,
says happened
flooded
with
forums.
Combs in 2011
None of these
and 20
alleged tapes have been publicly verified. No confirmed evidence has surfaced proving a secret vault of blackmail recordings exists. But the fear narrative grew anyway. Because in an era where leaked videos have toppled careers before, the possibility alone was enough to spark panic.
Jack, what is the protocol for a woman that's getting an abusive relationship? What is she supposed to do?
Well, it all depends on who the man is.
Someone
Or the
that's
woman.
rich with power, like P. Diddy.
I wish somebody would ask why Tweet was so suicidal for so long, fucking around with Missy Elliott. You know, I'm just tired of motherfuckers lying about this.
People constantly covering it up.
Just lying. All the women that have been hurt. You know, I remember the first time that happened to me. Took me 8 weeks before I could cough without wanting to vomit. 2 crack ribs. They beat everybody the same way.
Damn. That's crazy.
It's like there's a fucking handbook when they sign their record deals. How to fucking hurt her and keep her loyal. That nigga was so fucking like gung-ho that he woke up out of his sleep to whoop her.
That's a fact. Running down the hallway, butt naked. That's crazy.
So what I would like to do, first of all, Jag, I want to say happy birthday.
Thanks.
I know you wake up to this on your birthday. You see
What
this,
a birthday gift, right?
Right. But
I want everybody to know that what they're watching is what set a lot of things that are happening now in motion. There is a moment where enough becomes enough.
Hey, Jag.
Hey, babe.
It's Angel. Hi.
I know who it is.
Happy birthday for me as well, honey. As fabulous as you are. I want to know, I know that you have mentioned in previous interviews that there's nowhere to go when you are dealing with physical abuse or assault when you're in these situations with these men who are in these positions. That there's, everyone's being paid off in some sort of way. How, when you know that, hey, this is a detriment to my life, how do you go about it? Do you kind of tell anybody that will listen so that there's a record? Do you try to run? Can you run?
The more people you tell, the more danger you are in. Because everyone's going to pick what side they want to fall on. And if you have more people that are worried about dancing with the devil than dancing with the angels, then you're on your own. So it's better not to say anything. You got to vet everyone that you talk to thoroughly. Make sure they're not on the devil's take, and then
That's
you
true.
got to see if you can find somebody that's willing to be brave enough to.
Because like even let's just take Young Miami for an example. She's with Diddy right now. She gets paid around like $250K a month to do all these heinous things at these parties and with workers, and it goes very, very far. Now the people that she's surrounded with, she's probably surrounded with girls, from the strip club or ones that want to be city girls. They're literally gonna tell her, yo, get that money. You know what I'm saying? Go through it. She's gonna have all this support.
Jaguar went further, alleging that the notorious B.I.G.'s death involved deeper industry manipulation tied to Diddy. That claim remains disputed and unproven, and no court has established such a connection. Still, when you combine decades-old mysteries with modern investigations, people connect dots even when lines don't officially exist. And that's why her interviews kept spreading. Not because they were confirmed, but because they were dramatic. Then came conversations about abuse allegations within the industry. Jaguar suggested there was a pattern of exploitation, especially involving young artists. Around the same time, lawsuits against Diddy alleged serious misconduct, including abuse and S**XTR at ficking claims. Those cases are ongoing, and he has denied wrongdoing. It's critical to separate allegations from convictions. But when multiple lawsuits surface within a short window, public perception shifts whether courts have ruled or not.
Y'all ain't seen yet. It's just taste.
Oof. Wow.
The thing that fucks me up is I know what Boo done for me. But I know there's another tape of me. And I'm just waiting to see where that's going. Wait to see another tape of me.
Oh, she's saying that there's another tape of her probably doing something, and she's having a feeling now as if it's gonna come up. Because at this point, she definitely has a good understanding that a lot of things are getting exposed right now. So that's probably been in the back of her mind. I wonder if what I did 20 years back or so, or 15 years back, is gonna come up.
Me up is.
Seems like the industry is falling apart right now.
What Boo done for me. But I know there's another tape of me. And I'm just waiting to see where that's going.
Where do you think that thing stands for Young Miami, for Carisha?
I think that she just slid her wrist.
Oh, Carisha's Young Miami. I didn't even know that.
Just like that. Those. I don't know why you complaining about eating. It's all right by me. I hate it's like her. The sexy reds. Nicki Minaj. But see, those was already trash when they came. So they don't mind being all over. That's why they so overzealous. That's why they work so hard. See, it's easy for them. They used to it. Why y'all just want everybody to be hurt as bad as yours? They be setting up just to watch them get so they can feel better about themselves. Don't you want me?
It's wicked. That's wicked.
That'd be the best birthday gift ever. All drop dead instantly.
So are you saying that like these female artists who are over in the public, they're that way for a particular reason because they're engaged in these
with their
sort
damn
of
being
behavior?
down for every last bit of it. The thing down for the Tootsie get them good. Ain't that right?
Bro, she knows. She was in their position before.
25 years I've been working in this town.
It's just like, it's too crazy for people to believe.
And where I'm at right now, I look to my left and I can see Marina Del Rey. Where I left Cat. And to my right, I see Santa Monica where I shot my Coca-Cola commercial when I was pregnant with Sam.
I think that THC starting to kick in a little bit for Jag right now.
I look behind me and I see Sunset Boulevard. All those drugs and all that crime.
In live discussions, references to another tape triggered visible reactions from hosts. Nervous laughter, tension, speculation. Yet no verified footage was presented. No confirmed leaks materialized. And that ambiguity, it fuels everything. Because uncertainty is louder than facts. As debates intensified, some podcast hosts began questioning Jaguar's credibility. Was she exposing something real? Or unraveling under pressure? Mental health speculation flooded comment sections. Supporters argued she was being gaslit. Detractors said she was chasing relevance. And here's the twist. Historically, whistleblowers in entertainment have often been dismissed before being believed. But there are also cases where allegations never held up. So which pattern is repeating now?
Some of the ghosts are still walking around.
Well, Jag, we're so glad it's your birthday. We want you to feel better for the rest of the day. We ain't going to take no more.
This time last year, I was in Loose Sterrett. Not that far from where y'all at right now. The girls made me a spread. They made me an Oreo cookie fake, the cake with the commissary. They pulled out the summer sausage.
Yo, Jag
they put it on for me.
Yeah. Jag is baking on something good. Whatever she baking on is mighty sticky.
Shout out to all my girls on the 7th floor, North Tower. Who knows where you might be celebrating your birthday next year. Just keep the faith. I woke up on a concrete slab on a yoga mat last year for my birthday, and this year I woke up in a suite. And I can see the ocean right there on the red. You ain't gotta understand me, but please believe me. I don't lie. A month ago, I sat here on this very channel and I told y'all, put the boots to that girl.
You sure did.
Why don't y'all believe me? I don't know why they don't believe.
What's next, Jack? What's next?
A martini in a black dress. We're going to figure out a way to make artistry cruelty free. That's what's next for me.
That's dope. That's what's up.
Because the one person that should be saying something right now isn't. And that's Ryan Leslie. Because you were the man in her life before Diddy. He moved you just clean out the way. Or did he pay you to walk away?
Ooh, Ryan
That would
Leslie.
be the best interview in the world right now. Somebody interviewing Ryan Leslie about how he feels watching, and he loved Cassie.
We might need to look into that.
Swoon moved you out the way. And you're in Korea too. He punked you more than he punked Cuddy, and he blew up Cuddy's car. Why you just let
Ryan Leslie was just a singer and producer a couple years back, maybe like a decade back or so.
just move, take your chick? And you said nothing, Ryan Leslie. You adored Cassie. That first record, I know you listen to that and you probably cry. The question is, how much did Diddy pay you to give her up? Because technically, that could be considered trafficking.
Oh, snap.
That's what's next, Brooke.
Jack.
Sheesh.
The saga continues.
Bro, it's like a trickle effect of just grimy actions, bro. I got a cramp. I worked out today, man. It happens.
Meanwhile, 50 Cent's involvement added gasoline to the fire. He has a long, documented rivalry with Diddy. That's public history. His decision to produce a documentary about the allegations surrounding Diddy could be seen as opportunistic or strategic. He stated the project would rely on verified claims and legal filings, not internet rumors. But critics question whether his personal history affects his framing. And that's where it gets complicated. Jaguar has repeatedly suggested she was blacklisted for speaking out. Blacklisting in the music industry isn't new. Artists have alleged being shut out after disputes before. But proving coordinated blacklisting is notoriously difficult. No official documentation confirms she was banned. Yet her career trajectory undeniably shifted after her public accusations began gaining traction. The internet split into camps. One side insists she's been right all along, pointing to recent legal trouble surrounding Diddy as validation. The other side argues that correlation isn't confirmation. Lawsuits are not convictions. Allegations are not verdicts. And documentaries are not court rulings. Now the question isn't just about Diddy, or Jay-Z, or 50 Cent. It's about power. About who controls narratives. About how fast someone can go from insider to outcast. The music industry has always been built on image, and when image cracks, panic follows. Because if even a fraction of the alleged tape rumors were real, careers wouldn't just be damaged. They'd collapse. But here's what remains factual: lawsuits have been filed. Federal investigations have been reported. 50 Cent is producing a documentary. Jaguar Wright continues to speak publicly. None of her most extreme allegations have been proven in court. None of the named individuals have been criminally convicted for the sweeping claims circulating online. That balance matters. So what are we watching unfold? A whistleblower ahead of her time, a feud amplified by internet culture, or a collision between long-simmering allegations and modern accountability? Because if history has taught us anything, it's this: industries don't crumble overnight. They crack slowly, quietly, until one day, the silence breaks. And maybe the real question isn't whether Jaguar is unraveling or revealing. Maybe the real question is this: if even 10% of what's being alleged turns out to be true, who survives the fallout, and who gets written out of history?